players will take liberties. If you give them enough road, they'll most certainly take it.
And there's definitely now a bit of feeling, I think, between these two clubs. They met 4 times last season. Those games produced a total of 18 goals altogether. Liverpool won 3 of those 4 games, including both legs of the Champions League quarter-final. 3-0, early blitz at Anfield, and then 2-1 away at Manchester City the next week. 5-1 on aggregate, no arguing with that.
No, they're amazing games as well. Some of them phenomenal games.
City did have a 5-0 win over Liverpool early on last season. Leroy Sané was on the bench today, got a couple that day. He's aching to get on, of course, after his World Cup snub by Germany.
I think everybody was very surprised about that decision from Joachim Löw.
Didn't really work. Suggesting for a moment that it would have been different if Sané had been there, but it might have helped.
As soon as Liverpool get possession of the ball in the defensive half, the full-backs are pushed on. Klein's wide, Robertson's wide, pushed right on, full width of the field.
Pep Guardiola having something to say to the referee. I think there's a bit of edge out there, you know, and a lot of people say, oh, these games, it's all a bit tame, but a few tackles in here.
So a couple of challenges going in.
Raheem Diaz here having a better game tonight. Looking to find here Luke Bolton. Now then, that challenge by Robertson, and that's another questionable one. Bolton is appealing to the referee, who's not going to give that one either.
Well, we've seen a lot of players in the world that will most definitely have gone down there. He tried to stay on his feet. Bolton playing on the right-hand side, showing a nice turn of pace. He's having a serious discussion with the assistant referee.
I think if he'd gone down there, that might have been given, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's interesting, Robertson got up straight away and waved his finger as if to say, well, there's nothing in it. It's always a bit of a telltale sign, that. Jack Harrison here for Manchester City, too deep for Mmecha, and then Robertson has to put it behind for the corner.
Yeah, it was a pretty fantastic ball in from Harrison, but were not the numbers in the box. It wasn't a particularly fast break, but just that there's the one player, Mmecha, in the box. No support staff coming in. Here it is again. Whips it in nice and early. It's a fabulous ball.
Mahrez this time, off the head of Milner. Harris has come for it again, he picks it, and then Harrison, and Karius is a little bit lucky, that went straight at him. Harrison couldn't finish it. Look where Bravo is, sweeper, keeper and all that, and this time it pays.
Good start position from Bravo, very alert.
Denier to Garcia. Nice quick feet from him there.
He's not the biggest, but he's a very intelligent player. He could hear the footsteps coming, could feel the pressure coming. He's laid it off very, very nicely there to Zinchenko.
Jones now for Liverpool. Van Dijk's given that straight to Mahrez. Wants to foul him, and that's got to be a yellow. If the referee doesn't give a yellow card for that, there is something very, very wrong going on. Yes, it had to be yellow.
Well, it's tactical foul, dirty play. You pick whatever you want to say. That's exactly what it was. Mahrez going down is very accomplished. I know it is early in the season, but very accomplished with that left foot of his. He glides over the surface with or without the ball.
He started this game very well. Riyad Mahrez bought for $75 million, or about that anyway when you do the conversion. That's a record for Manchester City. I don't know how long that record will last. Fine. Zinchenko from a long way out.
Optimistic. Best part of 40 yards out, very cheeky. He's trying to test Karius.
high press from Manchester City. Liverpool being played at their own game a little there. Looking forward to seeing Naby Keita again later. He showed up very well the other day against Dortmund. Could be that the Liverpool midfield, when the season gets going, will be Henderson, Fabinho and Keita. It's Daniel Sturridge for Liverpool. Robertson round the corner. Now Curtis Jones. Milner, this is promising. Get the cross in the way he would have wanted. Humphries it was who cut it out.
Milner getting around the field. He played the ball out wide, then made the overlapping run. Absolutely terrific from Milner.
Such a versatile player to have around.
Virgil van Dijk the other day scored a powerful header. One mark to the 6-yard box. Training ground move from Liverpool.
Zonal marking back there from Liverpool, and then Lallana nearly scored. Just a little toe end of the boot, and that could have ended up anywhere.
As it pops out here to Lallana, I think he's a little uncertain of what to do, whether to just try and dink it over the on-rushing defenders. In the end, it was just wide of that left-hand post.
Really worked that for Adam Lallana. And he made 3 starts all last season. Eric Garcia, that's to Cameron Humphries. Zinchenko. Mahrez being bundled off the ball by Milner. That was fair enough, that challenge, mind you. Joe Gomez did well there, fighting in with the challenge. Well, Sturridge might be able to take advantage here. City got themselves in a bit of a mess. And very well played by Garcia.
Had to be spot on as well, just inside the penalty box.
He's having a fine game, that 17-year-old at the back.
He absolutely is. Terrific.
Curtis Jones. Good effort. Got 18 goals playing in the underage teams.
Yeah, it was obviously his weaker left foot, but it's good play by the youngster again. Jones, he's had a very nice game. He looks full of confidence. As we said earlier, he's technically very good.
Sturridge wants treatment.
Well, we'll never like to see that from Daniel Sturridge. Klopp looks a little bit shocked, a little bit pessimistic, but he's hoping that his centre forward's going to be okay.
He's not happy with something. Sturridge straight away there. I think this is a massive season for him. It doesn't matter where, he's got to be playing and getting his form back again now, hasn't he?
Absolutely. You know, when you cast your mind back to the season that he had with Suarez, I mean, my goodness, it was absolutely breathtaking. A couple of strikers playing together, which you very rarely see. They're absolutely terrific, fed off each other.
Finished second that year. Milner to play this in. Gomez couldn't quite reach it. Humphries header away.
James Milner's quite a remarkable player, and he just seems to get better and better.
He's been playing, remember, in the Premier League since he was 16 years old.
No, it's quite remarkable the way his career has gone. His energy levels are incredible.
I think anybody in the game just regards him as a very good pro, no matter what some fans might say by way of derision. Fabinho with a clever little flick, playing with the header. Nice so far here. Away by Garcia again, out to Andy Robertson. Zinchenko hooked it away. And the chip one in behind for Sturridge. It was a miscue there, and then blasted over by Wijnaldum, who must have found a spectator about 23 rows back, I think.
Well, I was just about to sing the praises of this very young back three, because the spacing, when the crosses have come in, the spacing between them, it's been absolutely terrific. Well, that was a poor clearance there from Humphries.
Wijnaldum, who went nearly 3 years in England without scoring an away goal until the back end of last season against Roma away in that Champions League semi. You weren't at those Taylor Swift concerts then?
It's not really my game, that, to be honest.
I thought of dropping in, but...
Yeah. Well, couldn't afford the tickets.
Probably not, no.
It's been a good game of football, actually, here. I've quite enjoyed it. You know, seeing the City side that Pep sent out, we're a little bit worried about how this would go for them, but I think they've equipped themselves very well.
With the Riyad Mahrez being used in the number 10 role, essentially, tonight. Not in his usual berth wide on the right, and it may be that he could be deployed there, because there's a lot of competition for those positions wide on the right when everybody's back for City. Could be a devil of a job getting in the team. Zinchenko, that's a nice ball forward. And Mecha. Free kick's given.
Yeah, it was fantastic defending from Gomez, just holding the Mecha off. But in the end, there's no need to do that. There's no need to clip it. Here he is. He's just twisted and turning. The cavalry's coming. The help is coming around him. There's no need to clip him. Referee spot on. I just wonder whether Mahrez may have a go here. It's close enough with that magical left foot of his.
It's a cruel thing to say, but he just might want to test Karius as well. This phase of the goalkeeper's career, it's made for a left foot curler, this really.
Yep.
And he does take a mean free kick, does Mahrez. It is him, and it's no problem for Karius.
Yeah, I thought he would have a go. I thought that he would try and go for that top right-hand corner. And then he just pretty tame, really, going into the centre of the goal. But Gomez has got to learn from that. That bit of play there where he was anxious to get the ball, committed the foul. When you're playing against top players, that could end up in the back of the net very quickly from the set piece.
And it was just a bit impetuous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's Nathaniel Klein. And Garcia cutting it out. Zinchenko doing all right in that holding role for Manchester City tonight. It's a bit of an improvised role.
I liked him last season at left back. He seems to be a very good footballer, intelligent player. I most certainly have not seen him play in the holding role. I mean, he is protecting in front now, and he's doing a great job. Sees the ball, his first touch is good, he sees the pass.
Pep Guardiola is known for reinventing the roles of some players. If you think to Fabian Delph, who went to left back from central midfield with some success. Sturridge.
Yeah, little miscommunication between Sturridge and Lallana. Lallana initially, when Sturridge got his head up, he was making a run, and as soon as Sturridge put his head down, Lallana stopped the run.
Zinchenko's ball in behind here, and Metra on the chase again. It's quite a battle between him and Joe Gomez, and Gomez came out on top that time.
Yeah, just a little shoulder going into the centre forward there from Gomez. That was excellent defending.
Claudio Bravo, the former Chile goalkeeper who lost his place to Ederson at Manchester City. I think he'll have to be content with cup outings probably this season again, as the Brazilian was a big hit. Jason Denayer.
Nobody threatening the shoulder. The back line of Liverpool is just 10 yards over the halfway line. Nobody's threatening the shoulder of the defenders.
The poor ball by Zinchenko that time is Lallana. Lallana's interesting to keep your eye on because he's a player who can pick the locks of a defence. Wijnaldum now. One of those Dutchmen who didn't make it to the World Cup because he didn't qualify. In there, and Jones with a real chance. Only had to head it down for goal. You loved a chance like that, Paul.
It's absolutely golden. What's the movement? Number 48, out at the bottom of the screen there. Not great defending from Humphries. You've got to attack the ball as a defender. If that ball is going over your teammate's head, you've got to smash it away. You've got to attack it. Humphries doesn't attack it, Jones does. And Jones will be very disappointed to hit the frame.
Big chance on the outskirts of the Big Apple for the 17-year-old. Coming up on the Ally half-time report, a look at this fixture and the two teams' upcoming season. And Sebastian Salazar and Julie Fowley will preview tonight's Manchester United versus AC Milan game. Here's Lallana to Sturridge. Wijnaldum. Jones again. Good run. Is he going to get a penalty for that? No, he's not. He's saying, I think that's a dive by Curtis Jones.
Wow.
Big call.
Well, my first instinct was penalty.
You said that straight away as it happened. And it's decided now that the youngster needs some treatment. That will be worth another look.
Let's have a look at it here. Let's have another look at it here. It looks to me as though he clips that right leg.
I think that's a penalty.
I do too. I mean, the referee is in a fantastic position.
He's definitely impeded him. He hasn't won the ball.
Yep. Well, there was an incident in the first half. There was a bit of a half chance in the match. He was taken down by Fabinho. I thought that was a pen. I think that's a pen as well, to be honest.
Mr. Sorin Stoiker decided otherwise. Nice piece of control by Lallana, but it was pickpocketed away from him. Here's Zinchenko. The good thing about this is it's being played properly and competitively.
Yep,
otherwise, there's no point otherwise, is there really?
No, you've got to work hard as a player. You've got to get your fitness levels up.
Offside, Mahrez. There it was.
Yeah, just the Liverpool back line held firm. He just timed his run and went a little bit too early.
Last minute of the first half. No goals, but a couple of very, very credible penalty shouts, which will cause a bit of debate later on.
Klopp's not happy about something.
Not quite sure what the delay is.
I think he's just telling the youngster Jones to get back on the field. You know, why is he not back on the field? He's having a word with his training staff. Or maybe the officials are not allowing him to come on. I mean, it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit naive from the youngster as well. One of those things you learn. He was getting treatment behind the goal. Now he's gone over to the sidelines, and Jurgen Klopp says, "Get on back on this pitch. We're playing 10 against 11." Now he has. Little things like that can be costly, though, can't they?
Absolutely. That's at the highest level. It's all about always detail, always little small details.
The last break in the half maybe for Liverpool here with Andy Robertson. Now James Milner. Klein wants it on the right-hand side and gets it, trying to pick up the run of Fabinho. Getting forward for the first time, really.
Harrison knew much about it, but the referee decided it was a handball. He did strike him on the hand. Whether he knew much about it, I'm doubtful.
It's a good one. Zinchenko didn't get it away, though. Sturridge feeds it forward. And that's half-time. 0-0 between these two here at the MetLife Stadium, the home of the Giants and the Jets, and two heavyweights of English football in opposition. There might have been a penalty to either side. Neither was given, though. And at half-time here in